What's up, guys? It's your boy JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS, back with another video to help you make money on Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper, Thrive, and many other platforms tonight. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos that we'll be putting out on a daily basis, and check out that pinned link in the comments below. That's where for either $14.99 or $29.99, you'll find a Patreon link that'll get you instant access to our Discord. That's where you'll find all the tips, advice, players to tail, tickets to tail, anything and everything you could possibly need to succeed on Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper, Thrive, and many other platforms tonight. So, missed the video yesterday. Sorry, guys. Had some family stuff come up. It is what it is. Family first, always. I'm sure y'all know how that goes. But we're back today. We've got a really nice four-man for you guys to tail. You know, like I said about the Discord, guys, the $14.99, there's two tiers, right? $14.99 for your VIP, and that's just the classic, what we've always done for well over a year now. People love it. You know, it's the greatest value out there. It truly is. As far as, you know, Discords for this kind of thing. $29.99, though, is a newer tier that we've introduced, and at that tier, you get a lot of exclusive stuff. You know, 2 to 3 more tickets than what they get in VIP. And they're hitting all the time. You know, one-on-one advice. You know, we'll do calls there in the Discord, in the channel, and just all kinds of extra stuff that you just don't get at the $14.99 level. So, again, 2 tiers to choose from, $14.99, $29.99 to get in on the Discord. We've been winning, not huge wins. As you guys know, if you've watched basketball at all, been pretty tough with the blowouts. You know, the National Blowout Association, it's just kind of the way it goes this year. I remember last year and a few years back and all that. In the past few years, blowouts have been a real thorn in our side. That's not what I really want to say, but this is YouTube. You know, what can you do? I'll answer my own question. What we can do is put you guys in the best position to win, and that means trying to find the games that aren't at huge risk for blowout, and I think that's what we've done here with these 4 picks. So let's take a look at what we got, right? First off, we've got Keegan Murray to go over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Now, what's nice about Prize Picks, they don't typically offer new and helpful things here. And the last 5 for Prize Picks that they offer is something I typically, suggest you guys stay away from, because it can be very misleading in a bunch of different ways. And more information on that is available in the Discord. Join today, $14.99, $29.99. But Keegan Murray, over 7.5 rebounds and assists. As you can see, they've just recently added the last 5 to these categories. Your rebounds and assists, your categories that they didn't have them there before. Rebounds and assists, mostly the combo stuff, like points and assists, points and rebounds. They did not have a last 5 before. Again, I hesitate to tell you guys to use the last 5, especially the one that Prize Picks provides for y'all, because the information can be very misleading. Anyhow, let's look at what we've got here, and we will, of course, as always, double check over here on StatMuse or ESPN or whatever source you guys want to use. I absolutely 1000% suggest you do so. In the meantime, let's check out all these green beans, baby. Keegan Murray, over 7.5 rebounds and assists. I believe it's a -130 on DraftKings as of right now. That could probably change either up or down by the time you guys see this. But for now, it's a great play as far as odds-wise. And as you can see from his history, he's been over this line many times. 4 out of his last 5 for sure. It looks like we missed it against Houston on the 6th. And we'll just go on back and take a look at that. Let's go ahead and match up here as we always do. November 15th, November 13th, 10th, 8th, 6th. So everything matches up there. Let's take a look at what he's done in his history. 12 in his last game against the Lakers. Wait. No, I'm sorry. I was looking at defensive rebounds and rebounds. So rebounds and assists. You got 8, right? That matches up. Then you've got 9. That matches up against the Cavaliers. Then you've got 12 against OKC. Big number. Almost doubled the line we need to get to. Portland, I've got him down for 10 here. That matches up here. And then against Houston, sure enough, 6. Now, before that, what was his opponent? Okay, so Houston, Against Houston twice, he missed this line. I wonder what we were dealing with. Maybe a minutes reduction? No, not necessarily. It's about the same amount of minutes as he usually gets. Could have been for a number of reasons, guys. Looks like it wasn't a blowout type of situation because he definitely had the minutes, like I said. But who knows? Regardless, he's not facing Houston tonight. He's facing the San Antonio Spurs. Has he faced the San Antonio Spurs this year? It does not appear as if he has. Therefore, we don't have a direct correlation as to what may happen tonight with that exact same squad. But what I can tell you, and as you can see here, he has been over this line many, many times this year. 4 out of his last 5. And then before that, looks like a couple of games against the Rockets, he didn't get it. But then back to the first, he got it against the Golden State Warriors. And then before that on the 29th, rebounds and assists, absolutely got it. So basically, he's only missed it twice, and both of them came against the Houston Rockets. Very strange. Not sure what's up with that, but he's not facing the Rockets tonight, so let's go. Lock it in, guys. Keegan Murray is your first play. Over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Second play is one I'm really excited about. I think it's a great play tonight. When I first started looking at it for tonight, he is up against the Clint Capela to go over, I believe it's 16.5 points and rebounds. So let's go over to that category. We'll scroll down here because my colleague, Mr. Vicious, loves it when I scroll up and down as opposed to typing into the search box. So that's for you, Vic. Love you, buddy. So Clint Capela over 16.5 points and rebounds. Did not get it against the Knicks and just barely missed it against Detroit before that. But before that, against Miami, got it well over at 20. Against the Magic, got it. Against OKC, got it. So let's take a look at his game log, see what we had before that, because the last 5 isn't necessarily the most concise information you can find out there, right? Let's see what he's done all season long. So if we need him to be at 17 total with points and rebounds, let's first look at his rebound totals. Looks like this man 7 and 17. So yes, he had 17 points on the 4th, and then 10 points here and 11 rebounds. So well over it there. Don't know what happened here at 7 total. Yikes! But before that, again, as you can see, definitely hitting this line every time he gets a chance to. And the most exciting thing I think about this play is his history against Philadelphia. Shockingly, he plays very, very well against Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid does not play very well against Clint Capela. Go figure. I figured it would have been the opposite, but the history that we've seen and that we've looked into absolutely tells us that Clint Capela against Joel Embiid is a great matchup. Look at that. Son of a... Bumped right in front of our eyes, didn't it? Oh, Prize Picks, you're killing me. Yeah. It's been a while since I did a video and they bumped it live right in front of your eyes. That being said, let's move on to the next pick. Clint Capela over 17 points and rebounds. We may need to come back and find a replacement for that. Let's move on to the next ones before we get those bumped as well. I wouldn't be shocked if it already happened. Next pick is Aaron Gordon over 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's take a look at what he's done in his history here. The last 5 for that has always been good on Prize Picks, or it's always been present at least. Green beans, baby. Love it. So let's check the history, make sure that we're matched up here. 14th, 12th, 12th, 8th, 8th, 6th, 6th, 4th, 4th. Good to go. As you can see, well over this line every single night. Even against the Pelicans in his last matchup on the 6th, he hit this line. So let's not waste too much more time. Lock in Aaron Gordon over 26.5 PRA. Next pick is Alperen Sengun to go over 4.5 assists. Let's scroll up and go to that. And then scroll down because, again, Mr. Vic loves that. Doing it just for him. Sengun over 4.5 assists. Capela, gosh darn it. So As you can see, we've got some green beans going here, and we've got some, little red hots down here. Don't like to see those, but it is what it is. Let's take a look and see what may have happened in those games. Against the Pelicans and against the Lakers, he did not meet these lines. So it looks like against the Pelicans, he definitely had the minutes. Just not entirely sure why he did not get, he only ended up with 3. So, again, not sure why that is exactly. It's not like the Pelicans don't give up plenty of assists. Just, I guess, not a good matchup for him against maybe Valanciunas. Not sure. But tonight against, not Plumlee. Plumlee's still out, I believe. But Zubac. So, another Euro center. Hopefully he'll be able to bounce back and get where we need him to be as far as getting his assists. He's been very consistent. Again, let's take a look at the history on StatMuse. This looks great. Against Sacramento, 12. Holy crap. That's an excess amount even for a point guard. So let's take a look at what we got here. Again, we need him to go over 4.5. So we got 6 here on the 4th. I guess that's on here, but before that, 4, 7, 7, and 6. So the 3 games in October, he got it, every single one. In November, he's averaging almost 6. So love the play tonight. Odds are great, definitely in our favor. Oh, let's do a real quick live replacement. Unfortunately, Capela bumped in front of our eyes, right in front of our eyes. So let's take a look at what we got here. I think we were looking at some really nice points plays earlier. Let's see what we got to possibly replace Mr. Capela. Him hanging out over there in old Bumpsville. How's about his teammate, Jalen Johnson, over 11.5 points? Now, keep in mind, guys, these 3 here, we did our research for sure. We know that the odds are in our favor. They look great as far as matchups and everything. We really dug deep to find these 3 for you. And also with Capela. Capela was such a great play that it bumped, again, right in front of your eyes. So I like this Jalen Johnson play. This is one we were looking at before. Didn't go super in-depth with it, but I can tell you that, and Cade Cunningham is also a possible bump replacement. So let's look at these 2 for possible bump replacements. You can either, whichever one you're more comfortable with, either Jalen Johnson or Cade Cunningham. I believe for sure, I know that Cade Cunningham is on the right side of the bet. Jalen Johnson may not be. I'm not certain. So don't hold that against me if indeed he does turn out to be a plus bet, or, what you call a bad bet. Sure looks good to me, though. Again, let's go up here and take a look at Jalen Johnson's history. Green beans, baby. Love it. So against Philly, it doesn't look like we have history in his last 5 against Philly. But again, guys, let's review what we got. Keegan Murray over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Aaron Gordon over 26.5 PRA, or points, rebounds, and assists. Alperen Sengun over 4.5 assists. And the 4th play was Clint Capela over 16.5 points and rebounds. The Discord got it, so you may want to join, guys. $14.99 or $29.99, VIP and VIP Plus. Come join. You would have gotten that unbelievable value of Clint Capela at 16.5 points and rebounds. Anyhow, here's a couple of bump replacements for you guys. Jalen Johnson or Cade Cunningham. It's up to y'all. I love the history on Jalen Johnson. Just looking at the history, I'm not sure about the odds. Cade Cunningham, maybe not the greatest history, just looking into it real quick, but he does have a good matchup against Cleveland tonight, and Cade's been going nuts. Maybe not the last couple of nights, but I think we were dealing with blowouts in those nights. So anyhow, let's not drag this video out. Again, Keegan Murray over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Aaron Gordon over 26.5 PRA. Alperen Sengun over 4.5 assists. Jalen Johnson over 11.5 points, or Cade Cunningham over 20.5 points. Lock these in, guys. Great plays for tonight. That's about all we got for today, guys. Want to get this out to you as quickly as possible before these other great plays bump. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos that we'll be putting out on a daily basis. And check out that pinned link in the comments below. That's where for $14.99 or $29.99, you'll find a Patreon link that'll get you instant access to our Discord, that's where you'll find all the tips, advice, players to tail, tickets to tail, anything and everything you could possibly need to succeed on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, Thrive, and many other platforms tonight. Until next time, guys, I'm JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. If you have any questions about bumper placements, or you think one of these plays isn't any good and you want to rag on me for it, feel free to say whatever you'd like. Just say your ABCs if you want in the comments. Just leave us a comment, guys. Helps with the algorithm. I'm JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. Let's get that money, son.